So welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I have a big box in front of me. Today we are doing an unboxing, but before we get to the unboxing, I have to tell you what I'm drinking. Today what I've got is a double IPA from Monkish, which is one of my favorite breweries. You guys know I have two breweries that I love, Monkish and Other Half. This is Let My Angels Sing. It's a fantastic beer in this glass, which is great, so I have to have that while we're out here. If you've been watching videos, I try to add that in to let you guys know what I'm drinking, but yeah, I'm having that right now. But today what I want to talk about is Tavour. This is not a sponsored video. I get no money from Tavour. They've given me no discount for anything. But this is a beer channel, and I haven't done an unboxing for a while. And normally when I've done unboxings, I've talked to you guys about a couple different things. One, I often trade beer with people. There's folks that might have a beer that's desirable for me. Like I have a friend in Chicago. He might have some beers that I really like. And I have some that he likes that I get some from other friends, and we're able to trade those, kind of even up, like 4 cans or 4, whatever it may be. Some people want a little more for different cans, but that's something that we do. So I've done trading. Some of the stuff I've opened here has been about trading beers. The other one is Muling. I have a friend in Chicago as well, a friend in New York, and some folks in California, and another one in Richmond, Virginia, that I will have a mule beer with. And what that means is they have access to a brewery that I can't go to on a regular basis. So they will be going to the brewery, they'll pick it up, and I might give them $5 or $10 extra, and they'll ship that beer to me, and we kind of just take care of each other. A friend asked me the other day, I posted like a grocery store video. I went to the grocery store to get one thing, and I had a bunch of things in my hand, and they said, well, you didn't have any beer, and I let him know that, oh, my beer comes in the mail, which kind of blew his mind a little bit. But I rarely go to the store to buy beer because, I mean, there's great stores in the beers, there's great beer in the stores, I'm sorry, but I get a lot of great beer from around the country just from trading, muling, and the other option is Tavour. So I want to talk a little about Tavour.com. Again, this is not sponsored, but that's what we got in the box today. We're going to check it out and talk a little more about it. So the thing I love about Tavour is it is a mail service. It is not a subscription service. It's not like something you've got to pay a monthly fee for and have somebody pick beers based on you said you like certain IPAs, certain styles, certain porters, or something of that nature. It is like you pick the beers you want. You ship the crate when you want. The great thing about it is they're not a brewery. Tavour's not a brewery. They're just kind of the middleman, and they work with a lot of craft breweries, independent craft breweries throughout the country that, like, living in South Bend, Indiana, I don't normally have access to breweries from Alaska, Colorado, California, Florida, up in Maine, and things of that nature. There's just kind of beer you can get from all over the place. So about 3 times a day, they release a beer. You get a little notification in your phone that they have this beer that you can get. And some of the beers are pretty hard to get. Like, you got to get them right away if you really want them. But basically, you select it, you buy the beer on the spot, they add it to your crate. And once you get to a certain point that you're like, okay, I have enough beer, you can decide you're going to have your crate shipped. And the shipping is never more than $15, which I think is pretty good, considering I've had Tavour crates come in with probably 15 or so beers in. That's not too bad to get $1 a beer for shipping. And what I love most about Tavour is the fact that each time I get a box, I'm usually getting beer from a brewery I never heard of until I got the notification on my phone. Now that I've been doing it for a little while, I've probably had 3 or 4 boxes sent to my house. I've got to know some of the breweries. I've followed on Instagram to see what they've got going on. But it's kind of neat to do that. Like, I love supporting independent breweries, so any way I can find a way to do that and do it through Tavour is fantastic. It's not for everybody. Like, I just truly enjoy it. I think it's nice. I kind of share a box with a friend usually. I have a buddy in town who likes to get some beer, and he'll see something come up, and I might order it for him as well. I have some friends out east that they don't have a Tavour subscription, but there's some regular beer I can usually get on Tavour that I can trade with them and work with them on, so it kind of helps out everybody. And one thing I love about Tavour is I can just access it right here on my phone. I'm not going to go in and download the app, but to go to the app store, just go to Tavour.com, open up the app, and it'll show you like a latest beer. I'm actually looking at on my screen right now a beer that's in my case. I was just kind of taking a look at those. When I go to the home page here, and it'll show you the latest beers that they've got. So what they just released today is this bakery banana bread from the brewery. The brewery is a great brewery out in California. This is a banana bread stout that looks really good. I'm tempted to get it, but I'm not sure. Wild Leap, Alpha Abstraction, that's a great beer as well. I've heard really good things about it. I've never had it, but I think that I've got enough stuff that's kind of like that Wild Leap right now. I'm not gonna jump in on that right now. Chaos, Anchorage Brewing. I've had a couple beers from Anchorage Brewing. They're not as well known in Indiana, but they've got some pretty good stuff that I've enjoyed from them. Now this is something I'm going to have to probably jump on. One of my favorite breweries is Works Brewing, and they have a beer called Juicy Bits. I was able to get it for the first time ever on Tavour 3 or 4 months ago, which is awesome. It's a beer that I don't know anybody in Colorado that's willing to mule or trade it. And it's not one I really want to spend a lot of money getting. So I was able to try out 2 cans of Juicy Bits on here. So this is what I'm just going to go ahead and get. You don't get Works around here at all. I don't know anybody that lives out there, like I said, in Colorado. Unless you guys do and you want to help me out in the future. But this is a key lime pie Berliner. It looks really good. I know I can share that with my friends. And Christy might actually like this one because she likes key lime pie. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. Basically, just select get. You can decide how many of the cans you'd like to get. I'm only going to get 2 of them. So it'll be $11. It's going to charge me right away $11 for that. Claim a beer. And right now I've got the crate will be shipping in 4 weeks on November 27th. I can change that shipping date if I want to get it sooner or if I want to push it out. So I don't have to get anything regularly. It's not like a monthly thing you're stuck into. I probably get a box from Tavour every 2 or 3 months because I have enough beer like in my fridge. I don't really need to stock it up. But half the beers I think in this box here that I have I'm going to show you guys today, I don't think they're even mine. I'm actually going to be giving or trading with other friends. But that's how easy the app is. It's pretty nice. They have some great stuff in here to check out. So I definitely would check it out. Like there's some really good beers for all tastes. All right, so that's the app. So let's check out what beer we have in this box. I'm excited to check it out. It's been a while. Like I said, I don't do it monthly, so I kind of forget sometimes what I've ordered. I know that there's some in here for my buddy Eric, and there's some in for my friends out in New York that send me some great other half beer. Monkish and Other Half are my 2 favorite breweries right now. I mean, they have been for a while. Like, my friends hate hearing about how much I love them. But I'm going to show you the beers, and we'll talk about it a little bit. These are all, I believe, from breweries. One is from a brewery I know of. I've gotten beer from them, but I just don't know them too well. I've got some of their beer in the fridge I haven't tried, but this is a flavor I know my friends in New York wanted, so I went ahead and picked it up for them. So yeah, let's get to the beer. The first one is here. There's 2 cans of it right here. Black Project Brewing, Black Project Spontaneous Wild Ales from Magic Lantern. See, I don't know this brewery at all. Salted sour wheat with peach, passion fruit, and apricot. I think that's what drew me to it. I had a beer from Hudson Valley that was a peach sour that was just great. And I have a friend that I know that really liked that beer, so I got this because I thought I'd give him one of these. But it's a sour beer. It should be a fantastic beer. I'm looking forward to trying that one out. This one's a collaboration with a brewery I love. It's called Aslan. It's in Virginia, but it's Barrier. It's Barrier Brewing Company in New York. I think it was canned there at Barrier Brewing Company in Oceanside, New York. It's a New England IPA. It's called Pound for Pound. Aslan Brewing in Virginia is great. They make great sours, great IPAs. I've had a couple of their stuff, so I'm really excited to try this one out. That's going to be fantastic. And the thing that I love about these, and I have to zoom in on it is all these cans have the independent brewery label, so you always want to make sure you're supporting your local craft brew places, and that's what I like about Tavour is they are supporting those guys. The other one here, there's not a lot. The other one here is, so this is Urban Artifact. This is a nectarine Midwest fruit tart. It's called Gramophone. This is one, I may not get these from Tavour anymore because I discovered my local liquor store actually gets these. It's from a brewery in Cincinnati, Urban Artifact is. But I don't get too much into sours, but my friends in New York love this brewery, and that's why I got this one. I got 2 cans of that one. I usually do 2 cans because I don't know the beers that I'm getting. I don't want to get too invested in it. I usually only like to get 1 or 2 of something if I don't know it. This one I know is for Eric. He's a porter guy. I'm not much of a porter guy. And this is a brewery I literally do not know. It's called Ursula Brewing. This is appropriate. I'm filming this on Halloween. It's called Scary Stories. It's Baltic S'mores Porter. Has organic cacao, vanilla, graham crackers, lactose, Colorado honey, caramelized sugar. That actually sounds really good. But that's a cool can. It's a 19.2 ounce can. Eric, I think you're going to like that one if you're watching. Hopefully you're watching. You better watch. And I think, is that all the beer? Oh, one more beer. One more beer. So, another small one. This is a brewery I've heard about, but I've never had anything from them. It's 903 Brewers. Where are they located at? Sherman, Texas. So 903 in Sherman, Texas. This is a smoothie style ghost ale. It's tangerine, blood orange, orange vanilla, and lactose. It's a slushy. I really like orange infused beers. As you guys probably noticed if you've seen me talk about beer on the channel, if you've checked on my Instagram, beers that look like mimosas are my favorite beers, and I think this is going to really be up the alley. It's going to be like an orange creamsicle. If you remember having orange creamsicles as a kid, maybe you have them now. I don't judge. I like orange creamsicles. This is going to taste a lot like that, so I'm really excited to try that out. That's awesome. So just in case, if the way I was trying to explain this to you guys was confusing, there's a video on the Tavour YouTube page I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to steal a little bit from them, but I think they'll be okay with me showing you. But this kind of just breaks down what it's all about. So you open the app, just like I said, pick from a variety of rare craft beer. Choose the beers you want, pick how many quantities you want. You get a deal when you buy more than 3. Then it'll take you back to your regular beers, and you just get ready to get them shipped to you and enjoy. So it's really cool. I love the service. Like I said, drink indie beer. They do a great job with getting independent breweries out there that may not be able to get their name to other places unless it's at a festival or something like that, or folks like me that work with other individuals to trade. So you should definitely check out Tavour. You can download it in the App Store on your iPhone. You can download it in the Android App Store. I'm not sure what the Android App Store is called. Is it like the Google Play Store, I think? I don't know. I don't know much about that side of it. You can download it there. You can create an account. I don't have a discount for you to get or anything like that nature. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by Tavour. However, if you comment below, I can refer you to Tavour, and I think you and I can both get like a $10 credit or something of that nature. If you comment in the YouTube comments below, and I'll send you my email or something of that nature, and we can link up that way. But yeah, thanks guys. Have a great day. So one thing I almost forgot to show you guys is this box. So this is the Tavour box. I love it because I've never had anything come broken or anything of that nature. It's basically just cardboard. They just drop the beer in these sleeves, which is really cool. And it doesn't use a lot of waste. I could actually reuse this box to send beer to some other friends. The difference of this box and what I normally get is this is normally what comes in. People send beer in this. We all wrap our beer individually in those like plastic sleeves and put foam in the box. There's a lot of waste. I reuse all these, so it's not really getting wasted too much. But I love the idea of this, of just dropping the beer down in these slots.